All right, this is Liberty stock number 50707. It's a Sunnen EC-3500E, power stroking horizontal hone, serial number 3SI-1064. Has auto stone wear compensation, auto size control with the arm and probe, a universal work holding fixture, detachable coolant cart, and a foot pedal control. Okay, Rod.
It do have that. Yeah, we're looking at it. Got a whole front end. Yeah, this one's clean. You want to just look around here first. Front console, all standard Sunnen. We're not under power yet. We will be. You see, moving over to the universal attachment. It's all there. ASC is down here. And again, yeah, this whole front end is really in nice shape here. So we'll fire it up. We'll do some things. I can do compensation. I'm not going to play with the force dials at all. Maybe we can call for extra strokes on finishing. We can play with the strokes here. That's about it. Foot pedals down low. The oil tank is here, of course. And as we come around, I got the wings up. Let's kind of take a look inside here. Air is on right now, so there's no leaks going on, which is nice. This one's quiet. Spindle motor down low here. Stroker motor up high. There's our stroker. Coming down to the switchgear panel. I think we got our documentation and the other books are in there. A couple of freak drives for the stroker and the spindle. The two frequency drives. Small PLC, documentation on the bottom. And I've currently temped in at 220 volts. Low voltage.
Oh, it does have an hour meter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that down there, so.
I've never seen one before.
Yeah, this is a little bit newer machine. Yeah, they put them in now, I guess, so. All right. Yeah, that's it. We'll power up. And in no particular order, again, I'm not a production guy, but we can make everything work at some point or another. I will power on. ASC probe comes up because it's calling for it up. In fact, while we're at it, fans come on, air is on. We'll lower this down. Yeah, doesn't make much difference. Up. We'll leave it down for now. And in manual mode, I'm stroking at 450. I'm sorry, I'm stroking at 60. And spindle speed at 450. Let me get on the pedal. In manual, I can bring up the spindle. We'll run the spindle up and down once real quick. You can kind of watch both through here if you can see the spindle. We should be able to turn that on now. Let me jog the stroker there. That's full out, at least on this stroke right here. And here's manual on the spindle, 450. I'm going to bring it up right here. And you kind of see it and hear it. I know the fans are on, but you can still hear it. This one's in pretty good shape. 800, 12. Here's 1750. Off. On. And we'll go up a little bit more. 2200. That runs nice. There's 26. We're in good shape. And lower down. Leave it at 1150. If I flip over to power, we can play with the stroker now.
Ooh.
And on the foot pedal, what? Here's all I'm doing. That's all. So that'll be this number here. I'm at 60. We can do it on the fly here. I think we're jogging and we're stroking. 60, and I'll bring it up slowly. There's 115. What is it we can go to? Oh, 500. This thing really, it'll move. I'm not going to go too high because we're just kind of sitting around the floor. I'm not leveled off, but just you'll get an idea. 160. That's over 200. Moving right along. Come on down a little bit, and we can play with the distance here in a second. So let me lower it down to 85. Loosen this up. Stroke length. If I don't bump something, I think we're okay. There's a longer stroke. Bring it down a little bit. That's pretty good. Lock it up right there. That's that. And yes, stone wear compensator does work, but they've got it shut off. But you hear it, solenoid works. I'm going to run it auto cycle. I'll run it in manual because auto cycle is too fast because it expands so quickly. So in auto cycle off the foot pedal, not the button, you see the needle right here. This is me. Now if I push it all the way down to 0, I am on 0 shut off right now, so that will kill it right there, see? Go back up, restart, and back on. And just leave it around. I'm just going to freeze the foot pedal now and just switch between scales just so you can see the needle move. See? All the way up. So yeah, that all works really nice. Needle's working well. We'll leave it right there. Come back up. Again, I'm not going to play with the force, but they're all in good shape. It's all fine. Initial diameter. Coming back, I'm going to flip over to auto cycle start now. Leave the foot pedal alone. I'm just going to hit it. It's going to happen fast because, like I said, it comes right out. The needle's going to bury itself, but that's just that. That's auto cycle, but it works. Goes down, zeroes out, and shuts off. We could put on some extra strokes, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, just to kind of keep it stroking for a few seconds. 9 strokes. Let's turn that on and try that again. So now, even though it's done, it's going to count down on the strokes. Just it buries the needle. Cycle's finished in about 1 second, but because of the extra strokes, we keep it going for a little bit. Okay, so that's that. 9 strokes. And the only other thing now is ASC probe. We can call for AFC. I can turn that off. I'm going to turn that back to 0 only because I'm going to try ASC cycle. And that's this guy right here. If we bring the probe up, I did this before. If I simulate with my finger, I don't know if we're going to hit it or not. You know what? If I can bring this thing back a little bit, maybe there. Let me see if I jog. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, well, we should be all right. It's up, and I'm going to hit cycle start. And I'm just hitting this in every time. I should be able to keep this thing going. See, even though the needle is all the way down now at 0, I'm hitting this on every stroke. Now, when I stop hitting this, ASC will pick it up and know that the cycle's finished. I'll do that one more time. Cycle start. If I catch this fast enough, see? Right there. It'll just sit there all day long until that thing goes all the way through the part, and there it goes. You know what? This machine works fine. Did you want to walk around and show anything back? If I can just keep it running, or are we okay?
Yeah,
just to kind
sure.
of, yeah, I'll just start it in auto cycle and keep everything running. And there. Oh, I'm still in ASC. Let me get off this ASC. Hit cycle start. There we go. Yeah, just to show things.
Let me walk around the other side too.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm at 1400 RPM, 85 on the smoker speed. I'm just holding it on the foot pedal. All right.
Put a face with the voice. You know?
How we doing? Yeah, face with, yeah. Put a
Yeah, I
face
think
with the
that's
name.
great.
We good?
Yeah.
Let me get off. And yeah, power down. Rock and roll. That's it.
That's good.
Yeah, that's all.